probably would kind of expect to see like that at your locker, considering the free throws, everything else that happened in the game. Is it tough to get past that specifically, or are you able to process and kind of think about the big picture and move on?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't thought about the rest of the game. Make 2 free throws, go up 4, different ball game. So to me, the rest doesn't matter. Have a chance to ice the game, miss both.
You guys were able to finish, in Detroit with a win, following the disappointment of Philly, and you took ownership of the way Philly went because of the errant free throw. What did you do to get yourself over that, and what can you do now to get yourself in a space to look forward to this Denver game?
I got 2 days. Pretty sure I'll be over it by then, but just tough. I mean, Boston's a great team. Philly's a great team. 2 great teams in the East. Got a chance to, as a team, but me personally have a chance to kind of seal both games. Missed one and Philly missed both tonight, which both resulted in losses. So I know it's more to it in a game where you can point things out, lead with 4 minutes and all that, but we had to do a better job of executing in that situation, playing with the late game. But, for me, you go back to the free throws and Philly, go up 1, no timeouts, full court, and then, go up 4 and, 2 possession games. So that's what my head is right now.
Eddie, I think you came back in at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter and didn't exit the rest of the game. I know you don't want to use that as an excuse necessarily, but how tired were you at the end of the fourth and playing, almost 30 straight minutes or something like that? Like, what was that kind of like for you physically?
I was fine. That's not an excuse of missed free throws or anything. I could have asked to come out. Felt good. And so me.
Eddie, was there a moment after you guys went up by 13 that it felt like Boston's intensity level switched? Is there anything that stands out from those 4 minutes, other than obviously the things that you're hyper focused on right now?
I think they just started playing a little bit faster with a sense with the sense of desperation. Tatum started hitting shots. Grant hit a 3 on the wing. Marcus Smart's getting to the basket. I know it just things, and they were coming down. We missed a lot of shots. Obviously, we were trying to get to our money maker. Pick and roll. It was me, Russ. Me and Bron, whatever. But they came down and executed their plays and transition. Jason Tatum with the lay-in-1, the layup. All those things just kind of played a part, which they were able to cut the lead. But I think they just started playing with a sense of desperation and executed their offense.
Eddie, this team and just in general, you've been someone that can be counted on at the free throw line, and you mentioned that that's what's going on in your mind, but you guys still had 5 minutes left to play. So as a player for yourself, what is that challenge then in overtime in that moment as you have to kind of leave it there?
You got to have a next play mentality, especially when you got 5 minutes of basketball left. Hold myself to a standard from the line. It's unacceptable for me, but you got to go and try to complete the game and go up 4, Russ 2 layups. Then they get a layup and a 3. So I don't know. I honestly just got to go back and watch overtime and the last 4 minutes, 5 minutes of the fourth. But right now it's just the free throws just kind of went on me. So the rest of the game, I really don't even know right now.
Yeah, you only took 1 shot in the overtime. Was that something they were doing or something?
I don't know. I don't know. I got to go back and see.
AD, can you talk about, obviously we've been focusing, many people, on these 3 games, the win over Milwaukee, the very excellent game against Philadelphia, and then tonight. Does it show this team is making progress compared to the start of the year? Do you think this is a much stronger team than you were at the start of the year?
Yeah, I mean, we're competing. We're a team that we feel like we can match up with anyone and win any game. So, we got a bunch of fighters on our team, guys who can make plays. We just got to finish games when we playing against some of the good teams, Boston, Philly. But, we're a team that believes in what we do and what we got.
Way through the fourth to the point where you get up by 13. What's the level there of fatigue versus just wanting to close it out, and how did you see things turn?
We gave ourselves a chance to win. We didn't close it out. But loved our effort. I loved our tenacity in the second half, and put ourselves in a position to win a ball game. And playing against a very good team, but we weren't able to close it out.
Kyle.
LeBron, especially defensively, what do you think the switch was for you guys, and what did you like about that group that played the whole fourth and most of the overtime?
We just picked up our physicality. And we was just very in tune with the game plan. So made him take some tough shots. I mean, this is a tough shot-making ball club. I mean, from Tatum to Brown, Marcus Smart always makes timely shots. Grant Williams makes some tough shots as well. But you want to just try to make them take tough shots, and you tip your hat off to them when they make them. But you just try to be physical with them, and like I said, make them take tough shots.
LeBron, I know it's hard to go big picture in the emotion of something like this, but how do these almosts, like the almost in Philadelphia, the almost tonight, what does that say big picture about this team? Does it say that you guys are moving in the right direction?
That we lost. You're talking to the wrong guy, talking about an almost win.
Does it change your long-term view of this team?
No, we lost.
Well, some of us saw AD in there just looking apoplectic, like head down, 1,000-yard stare, and he took responsibility for how Philly ended, and I imagine he's probably feeling some of the same way after those free throws with 28 seconds left. How do you lift him up as a group and recognize that that's one part of many things that went into tonight's game?
It just means he loves the game. I mean, if it was the other way around and he was in there smiling, then you'd be questioning what type of teammates you got. You would. If you go up and miss 2 free throws in a big game like that, and then you come to the locker room and the guy's laughing and joking, you'd be questioning what type of teammate you got. So I know who I'm rocking with every single night. So I'm absolutely okay with the way he's feeling. And he had a couple of days. Hopefully he'll leave it here today. If not, take the car ride home, but try not to take it in the house. But if it's one guy on this ball club that I love going up to the free throw line in the clutch is AD. He's been on the other side a lot more times in our 4 years together of closing out games at the free throw line than on the other side. So not worried about it one bit.
BT, Allie, do you have a question? Kyle.
Darvin said one key is that the team needs to come out with more urgency. You guys got down 13 points in the first quarter. What has to happen to keep games closer earlier, and you don't have to expend as much energy?
Every game is different. Every game is different. Those guys hit some tough shots and some big shots early on. And we got down 15-5, and we got down as much as 20. But every game is different. Told you guys this morning the hardest game to play after a long-ass road trip is that first home game. So it probably took us, unfortunately, a quarter to get our legs up underneath us. They played last night, so they're going to be in more of a rhythm. So